God will break you to position you, break you to promote you, and break you to put you in your right place. But when he breaks you, he doesn't hurt you. When he breaks you, he doesn't destroy you. He does it with grace. You shut it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am my name is Tessa Hanley, for those who don't know me, and I am 27 years old. I wanted to create this channel to pretty much go through the lupus journey with other people. This is new to me, of course. I was diagnosed with lupus in August of 2017. And it's been a struggle. And so God actually put it on my heart to start this channel when I was diagnosed, and I was being very disobedient because this is not really something that I'm comfortable with, as far as, you know, just sharing my story and just doing videos. That's not really me, but He's been laying it on my heart very heavily lately to go ahead and get started. And pretty much it'll just be me sharing my journey. And I'm hoping that I can help those who are dealing with different chronic illnesses, or just helping people, period, in life. I like to believe that we all live on purpose. And so with that being said, this is going to be a purpose that I have to kind of unravel. And so welcome, because you're going to be with me while I'm taking this journey and unraveling my purpose and understanding lupus and just learning how to live with it. So just to give you a quick background of myself, again, I'm 27. I currently am an entrepreneur. I'm doing my own thing. My business is called Asset Works, LLC. And so I actually specialize in different things, mainly cosmetology. So I do hair and beauty. I just graduated and got my license for Master Cosmetology. So yay. I also do dance fitness, so just working on different workout routines and try to do it in a fun way. So I do group exercise, private lessons, dance, anything involving dance, I pretty much love to do. And then I also do professional organizing, where I go into other people's homes, help them organize their closets, their kitchen, their space, and also salons and shops, and help them organize their booths and their product areas. Everything like that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing as far as employment and occupation. Unfortunately, with lupus, I don't really have a choice because I can't work a typical 9 to 5. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with lupus, it's an autoimmune disease. It's a chronic illness that they have not found a cure for yet. And pretty much it just, your body attacks itself, and it attacks any organ. For me personally, it mainly attacks my muscles and my joints. Lately, it's been attacking my kidneys. And there are days where if I do have flare-ups, it lasts maybe about from 2 days to about a week. And I can't move. I literally cannot get out the bed. I can't bend my hands. I can't bend my knees. I can't do anything for myself. I can barely get up and use the bathroom. And that's really just to sum it up. during these videos, you'll see me go through different phases. I'll try to record my good and bad days. So of course, I'm not going to look like this every day. Some days I might be crying. Some days I might be down and out. Some days I may just, be having a great day and be willing to share. But I'll try to capture each moment so that everyone's able to kind of go through the journey with me. And I'm doing this because I actually was looking for someone that would possibly have already done this, where I'm able to walk through the steps with them. So I'm able to understand this disease. But it's not really much out there. So here I am trying to start a trend. And I'm hoping that it'll be helpful, not for just you, but for myself as well, because it gets lonely. So pretty much, I will say to start off, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have the people that are in my life to be in my life. I have a great support system. I have a huge family. It's 10 siblings. My parents are still together. My mom actually has lupus herself, and some of her siblings have it as well. So it is interesting to see how they deal with it. But of course, it affects everyone differently. But it's just been helpful to know that, there's other people living and dealing with it as well, especially those who are close to me. I have a great fiance and a son, and they are literally my rock. My fiance sometimes carries me to the bathroom, and, he's seen all of me in ways that I wouldn't even want anyone to see me, and still loves me dearly. So that has really been really helpful. I'll probably talk about, how it is dealing with lupus and also having to be in a relationship and hold things down. And also being a mother. I have a 11-year-old now, and he's thebomb.com. He helps out as much as possible. He's very self-sufficient and understanding. He also has sickle cell. So we both go through our health struggles, and I'll discuss that in different videos as well. I also have my siblings are awesome. My sisters keep me together mentally, keep my sanity. I have a great close friend who I believe she's 23, 24, and she was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at like 20. So imagine how that affected her in her life. But she's dealt with a lot, although she's younger than me. She's helped me out so much, just sharing her story and just helping me get through things, because the beginning is very hard. The disease itself is very hard because it's so unpredictable. So you definitely need a support system. So if you don't have it, find one. Whether that's, within people or within God or religion or reading, whatever it is, I would definitely advise you to find some type of support system and build a foundation, strong foundation. I truly trust that God is with me through this whole process. And everything happens for a reason, and he will never give you more than you can bear. So on my bad days, I do have to remind myself, like, okay, although I feel like I can't do this and I want to give up, I have to remember that there's something in me that's greater, who is God. And he will allow me to push through, and he'll fill in the blanks. He'll pick up my slack. And anything that I lack, he got me. So I do have a close relationship with God. You're going to need something. And, I pretty much talk to him all day, every day about the different things that I go through. I will say my biggest struggle is dealing with this disease emotionally, actually, because it's drastically changed my life. I can't physically work like a typical job. So I have to find other ways, to work through that. And then I also have to kind of just be okay with the fact that it's unpredictable. So one day I'll be good to work and the next day I won't be. So I have to kind of think outside of the box as far as how I can keep a consistent work schedule or work routine or anything with dealing with lupus. I'll also go over different medications that I've been on, that I've been trying, and just giving reviews and feedback, because these are things that we don't really have access to. I don't think anyone really is putting it out there. So I do want to share all of the struggles. Last year, I went from, taking ibuprofen or Tylenol, not necessarily daily, but a couple times a week probably. And that was like the only medicine I was on, to literally having to take like 10 different medications as of now, twice a day. So that has changed my body drastically, and it's just been a huge change. Lupus has definitely shaken up my world, but I'm finally at a point where I'm accepting what's going on and I'm trusting the process. So that would be my advice to anyone who's going through anything, any chronic illness, any struggle in life, period. You just have to trust the process and trust that you go through everything for a reason, and you're built for whatever struggle, whatever challenge, whatever trial, and believe that that mess will turn into a message. And as long as you have that belief and you have the trust in God, you'll be fine. So here's to me starting this journey. I am going to be as naked as possible, not in a literal way, of course, during these videos, just to try to just be blunt and real about the disease, because it's ugly. I mean, it's ugly. And I never really understood it. Although I lived with my mom with it, I still never knew how intense it was until it hit me. So with that being said, I would like to move forward and start this channel. And hopefully, if you guys can give me feedback, any suggestions on topics, that would be great. With me, I like to dip and dab into a lot of different things. So you'll see me meditating, you'll see me crying, you'll see me talking, you'll see me encouraging, you'll see me doing hair, makeup. I'll try to do some tutorials, and I'll also share, different pictures and videos of different things that I experience, because I do experience a lot of different changes. My hair for one, but we'll talk about that. So yeah, I hope that this will actually change lives, and I hope that it will be helpful for me as well. I know that it will. So again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I'll also be sharing any exercises, meditation, stretches, anything that will help keep your sanity, and that will help with your lupus struggles. Feel free to comment, subscribe, share, like, do whatever you would like. Know that I am out of my comfort zone, so I hope that I'm not dealing with too much as far as anything negative that has to be said. All positive vibes here. We go through a lot and enough already on our own, so I don't need anything added. And that is it. I hope you enjoy, and I'm excited to go on this journey with you.